Welcome by the Good Practice about Student Inc. So this online webinar is part of the good practices that are provided to you by the We Are In project. This project aims to increase the share of female students in entrepreneurship and entrepreneurship education and is funded by the European Union. So the Münster Technological University and the Rubicon Center have collaborated to produce this online webinar called Student Inc. It's supporting student entrepreneurs. It's a good practice from the Cork region. Are you curious about other good practices from other regions? Please look at the We're In website to view them all. This online webinar called Student Inc. is provided to you by the Higgs Center of Entrepreneurship Excellence and the Rubicon Business Incubator Center of the Münster Technological University. So there are 5 countries presented in the We're In project. These are the following regions: the Netherlands, Croatia, Germany, Turkey and Ireland. And this specific online webinar will be on the Cork region within the Republic of Ireland. So let's zoom into Cork to see what kind of environment it provides to their regional, national and international entrepreneurs. So when looking at the Cork region, we see that it's a fruitful environment for entrepreneurs generally. The number of inhabitants in Cork City and Cork County is 543,000. The Cork region, both city and county, is characterized for being entrepreneurial. 1,399 startups were registered in Cork between January and June 2021, representing an increase of 45% on their previous year, with a national average of 42%. Enterprise Ireland's 2020 Action Plan for Women in Business showed gender gaps in the Irish entrepreneurial ecosystem. In particular, Ireland has the highest gender gap in self-employment in the EU. In order to address these gaps, Enterprise Ireland has invested considerably on women-focused capability building programs for women entrepreneurs, including the Going for Growth, Excel program, the Innovate program, and the Acorns programs targets women entrepreneurs in rural areas. This female-targeted and inclusive approach has seen a 5-fold increase in the number of female applicants. So the number of students at higher educational institutions in Cork is approximately 36,000, with female students representing 52% of them. Within Münster Technological and a University, entrepreneurship is supported on campus with undergraduate modules, a student accelerator program called Student Inc., and postgraduate modules in enterprise and innovation. Each campus has a business innovator, the Tom Crean Center in Kerry and the Rubicon Center in Cork. The Higgs Center for Entrepreneurship Excellence promotes excellence in all forms of entrepreneurship across the Cork campus. Female-only programs have been developed and offered at Münster Technological University to promote entrepreneurial skills and business startup amongst women in the Cork region. With an impressive beyond the incubator survival rate of 73%, the Rubicon Incubator reports that 16% of all of their incubator startups have been female-led, with a further 3% with joint male and female founders. So recent trends show higher numbers of women entrepreneurs with a slow increase in the STEM area and a rapidly increasing trend of women entrepreneurs with a focus on new forms of media. So let's listen about what the following 2 entrepreneurs say about the Cork region. The first entrepreneur, Cleona, provides the following testimonial. My advice to girls and women who want to realize their dream is to always develop your skills. You need to understand every aspect of your business to achieve your goals. Do the things you think you cannot do. You never know. You could be great at it. And never fear of failure. Because if we don't fail, we don't learn. And if we don't learn, we don't be better ourselves. In addition to that, entrepreneur Tricia says the following. I co-founded a software company in 2007 with a pure technology idea. I had no background in product management or sales. And now we sell our product in 3 continents. My advice? Listen to others, but do what you think is right yourself and be patient. Many successful people worry that they are not good enough. You won't know whether you're good enough until you try. We can see that being an entrepreneur in this region is experienced as a fruitful foundation for their work and provides them with plenty of resources. So let us introduce you the Good Practice Student Inc. supporting student entrepreneurs. This following organization is doing a full-time entrepreneurship program with accredited modules to students from June to August each year. It seeks funding of €4,000 and provides that to each student to address socioeconomic barriers to participate in. They have an office space offered within an incubator. They provide access to experienced business mentors and advisors and provide opportunities to pitch to potential investors with expert feedback that's given. So the Münster Technological University, in conjunction with the Rubicon Business Center, chose the Student Inc. Supporting Student Entrepreneurs program because it encompasses different learning aspects of starting a venture. This balanced mix of theory and practice illustrates an innovative approach to entrepreneurship education and an attempt to include other aspects, such as governmental funding, to undergraduate programs that are often excluded from education. It brings different educational institutions and other entities in the entrepreneurship progress together in a collaborative manner, and therefore expanding and enriching what is traditionally understood by education. Especially their role in gender inclusivity is considered a best practice in this region because it encourages inclusivity in education, inclusion of different disciplines, various sources of knowledge, both academic and industry, provides different abilities, geographical location, and thus inducing a creative environment with gender inclusion and can be perceived as a natural fit to say as any other intersection. It encourages an inclusive environment with regards to gender. Thus, while male students outnumber female students when it first started, the number of female students is rising year on year. And therefore, it embodies a nurturing environment where female entrepreneurship is valued and encouraged. So please listen to the Regional Program Manager, Carol O'Leary, as she explains about the program.
Student Inc. is a full-time summer accelerator program for students who have a business idea or a product and who want to assess the commercial feasibility of their idea or product. Students have to apply for a place on the program, and once selected, they undertake their 13-week full-time place in the on-campus incubators in their partner institutions. Once on the program, the students receive €4,000 in seed funding, a comprehensive training and mentoring program. They get access to the research facilities if needed on any of the campuses, and they get office space in their on-campus incubator. Students have the option in some of the universities to take up academic credits for their 13-week program, but this is not mandatory. Students undergo 2 reviews at the end of the first month and at the end of the second month to ensure that they are progressing. Many of the students will pivot early on in the program when they dig more into their idea and the commercial feasibility of it, and this is absolutely fine with the program managers. The idea is that the students will assess the feasibility of their idea, and as well as that, it is giving them more of an entrepreneurial mindset that they can apply to whatever their future holds in whatever area that they end up working. Student Inc. is open to any student regardless of their year or area of study. So we could have a first-year music student, you could have a master's student doing artificial intelligence, a mechanical engineer, etc., etc. And in recent years, more and more of the students are towards the latter years, so 3rd, 4th and postgraduate students. Student Inc. was started as MTU Cork had been running a student innovation competition for many years, and the students were coming up with great ideas. And what we noticed is that once the competition was over, nothing ever happened, the idea. So a few of us came together and we put together a suite of supports and we offered it out to the students. We started the program in 2011 with 3 students, and before it was expanded outside of MTU Cork, we were up to 10 students. In 2019, we received funding from the government to roll out the Student Inc. programme to colleges in the other colleges in the area universities, so University College Cork and MTU Kerry. This was before we were merged. And in 2019, we had 30 students across the 3 universities taking part in the programme. In 2021, we further expanded it to include 3 other universities as a pilot to show that this could be rolled out to any third level institution in Ireland. And the 2023 programme, which will get underway at the end of May, will have a further 5th university. So there will be 30 students from 6 universities covering 13 campuses. So basically anyone from top of Ireland in Donegal right down to Cork can apply for a place on the programme and participate on the 2023 programme. I guess we knew there was an opportunity to do something. If you look internationally, most of the big US universities have some kind of a student accelerator programme, so which have been very successful. And Student Inc. was a pilot to show that this too could work in Ireland. We've had over 200 students complete the programme. 100% of these students would recommend the programme to other students. Many of them have gone on to create jobs for themselves and others, but all of them have left the programme with an entrepreneurial mindset that can be applied to any other career that they choose. I'm most proud when I meet past participants and they tell me about their time in Student Inc. and how it changed their mindset or their outlook. And a lot of them stepped outside their comfort zone. As you can see from the infographic, most of the students are non-business students. So you have engineers, you have computer science students learning about marketing, business planning, customer discovery, and it really opens their minds to areas outside their area. Inclusivity is a keyword in Student Inc. As mentioned before, it's open to any student regardless of their year of study or area of study, and this can be seen as well on the infographic that shows the number of different courses that take part. We don't specifically target any sector, so it's open to any student, and then this is provides a really rich ground for students to interact with each other. We really aim to have an inclusive environment for all our participants. All the training and mentoring is delivered online, and we try to mix the students between the different universities into mini groups to work on training and mentoring. So for example, you could have 3 or 4 students with an idea in food, and we would put these students together in the smaller training and mentoring groups. So students will interact with not only the students that they're on campus with in the office space, but all the other students across. When COVID hit, we moved the programme online, and while it presented its own challenge, it meant that the students could work with the students from any other university regardless of their location. So this has been a very good output, I guess, from post-COVID. Where do we see Student Inc? As I said, we've moved from a single campus location since 2011 to now where it's delivered. It will be delivered in 2023 right across the west coast of Ireland. We would love to see it as an all-Ireland initiative, and that all students, regardless of where they are based in Ireland, can have an opportunity to take part. And we would really like one of our students to sell for big money to some US multinational and donate a lot of money back to Student Inc. to ensure we have funding to continue the programme for the next 5 years.
We just listened to the Regional Programme Manager, Carol O'Leary, about the programme. So now let's listen to audio from 2 participants.
I decided to participate in the 2022 Student Inc. programme to try to develop a business idea that I had, that I felt could be worth pursuing. As my background is in engineering, not business, I felt it was important to take part in an Entrepreneur Accelerator programme to develop the skills and competencies required to build and grow a successful business. The Student Inc. experience was a very positive one. While some aspects were challenging, the programme was engaging, informative, and very beneficial to anyone considering a career as an entrepreneur. At the time of participating in the programme, I had completed my 4th year of biomedical engineering in Munster Technological University. The Student Inc. programme gave me an opportunity to meet people from many different backgrounds, courses, and colleges around the country. With all of this diversity, the Student Inc. programme excelled in creating an inclusive and supportive environment for all participants.
Hi there, my name is Vivian Sayers O'Callaghan and I was a student participant of Munster Technological University's Student Incubation Programme at the Rubicon Centre under Carol O'Leary in the year 2021. I chose to enter the Student Incubation Programme because I had just started my own e-commerce business selling houseplants and doing houseplant installations in businesses, offices, retail stores, etc. By 2021, it had been a year since I'd started the business and I was looking to Student Inc. to formalise my skills and receive guidance on developing the business and essentially investigating its longevity and long-term feasible development options. My experience with Student Incubation was just fantastic. It did exactly what I needed it to do. It allowed me to develop skills in business acumen and management, structures and organisation with a particular focus on marketing. It helped me not only as an entrepreneur and a business owner, but as a future employee to have a huge diverse range of transferable skills, including lots of strategic planning, prioritisation and time management. As well as a diverse range of skills, I also got the chance to engage with a diverse range of people from a large range of backgrounds. The programme was especially inclusive in terms of race and gender, with mentors and key speakers and student participants, both male and female, but it was also diverse in terms of student experience and background. I myself came from a very different background. I didn't come from a business background. I came from a Bachelor of Music. So personally, it was very inclusive to me because it gave me an equal opportunity to excel and succeed in my business just as much as my business studying student colleagues. The programme made entrepreneurship inclusive and accessible no matter what you were and what background you had, which was fantastic. To be honest, to conclude, nothing in my life has been more valuable to me than starting my own business, and a huge major defining factor in my success has been thanks to Carol and those at the Rubicon Centre at Student Inc.
So did you get curious and want to learn more about the other good practices or the We Are In project? Visit our website at www.weareinproject.eu. Thank you for watching.